All right, real quick, y'all. So Filip Hrgovic defeated David Adeleye yesterday. I wasn't shocked by that. I never really thought much of David Adeleye. I felt like, honestly, people pumped him up to be better than what he really was. Um, I mean, what they had to score, 98, 91. One judge had it 90 to 90, no, 99 to 90, 99 to 90. Another one had it 99 to 90. Unanimous decision. You heard him. I think he dropped him too. I mean, David Adeleye to me is just one of those guys that he looked like he had a little something against certain competition, but you never really see him step up. But even in that, whatever flaws and mistakes that they make, the idea that people have is, oh, he's only going to get better. They say that about so many fighters, and then some of them do, and then there's times where they really don't. Filip Hrgovic, he has some savvy. He's tough. He's been tested. He's been there. David Adeleye hasn't. So this was his real first big test. And, well, now the world gets to see what David Adeleye is. I mean, it doesn't have to be the end of the world for him in his boxing career, but it just goes to show you when you step up in competition and you fail miserably, but people are looking at you like, him fighting Hrgovic was similar to Moses Atama fighting Dillian White in the sense of here's a guy fighting another guy that's experienced and, has more of a reputation, put it like that. But, Moses Atama passed his test, flying colors. He knocked dude out in the first round. David Adeleye, he needs a lot of work, man. He needs a lot of work. We never know how good these guys are going to get. We just know what we see. What happened is boxing. Somebody got to win. Somebody has to lose. Possible draw. At the end of the day, now you know where David Adeleye stands. So one thing I can say is the hype train is over. What he's able to do now, going forward, we'll just have to see. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all. Catch y'all on the next video.